Okay, you do the other thing and I'll do the thing, innit? Ready? Bitch. It's not easy, okay? You wanna be in camera? Come and do this shit. Come on. Should I say like gangster? Like, what's up, bitches? And we're back, and we're finally doing some exciting stuff. We're gonna put a set of coilovers on this thing, new droplings on the front, and most importantly, what will change the look of this car the most, we got a set of new rims. Boom, we got ourselves a set of JR SL03s. The SL stands for super light, as these alloys are flow formed. But what is flow forming? Well, traditional alloys are cast, heat treated, machined and done. Flow form was similar, but the cast is a lot narrower and then stretched under heat into its final size, giving it extra strength and keeping the weight down. But how much lighter are these? Well, the original 17-inch alloys are 12.6 kilos. The ones I got from JR are 18 by 8.5 on the front and 18 by 9.5 on the rear, and they are less than 9 kilo each. And of course we have these mounted on the cheapest tires available, because fuck traction, I guess. They're fucking gorgeous, aren't they? But why did I choose these? Well, with the coilovers it really just came down to budget.
Now, yes!
I would have really loved to get the Bilstein kit, but they were kind of out of my reach. And after doing some research and reading many positive reviews of the Stance Plus kit, I thought it surely cannot be that bad. And with the alloys, I originally wanted a multi-spoke look in silver, similar to something on the Passat. But even though I love those kind of wheels, I knew I needed something different, something unique on LIZZY. And that's when I found these, the JR SL03s, which I immediately fell in love with. I wanna get started on the front, mainly because I genuinely think that I should be able to knock out one corner in half an hour. I say that now, but we'll see. So let's begin. Now this is where the fun began. Loosen the control arm bolts, remove pinch bolts, spread the knuckle, shock out. Sounds easy enough, but this thing wasn't gonna let go easy. Wasn't surprised though, looking at that crusty strut. We hammered the knuckle for an hour. Felt like losing hair doing this, but mama didn't raise no bitch. So we pushed through, and after this battle, we finally got the shock out. Ready? I'm clueless what goes where.
Should we be watching slow-mo?
This took way too long.
Half an hour.
Yeah. I genuinely think that I should be able to knock out one corner in half an hour. So I managed to figure out what washer goes where.
20 minutes pass.
Should not just...
Slide in very easy.
Why you don't want to go in? Bastard!
That was easy.
Yeah, man. 23 minutes so far, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Probably have all my hair. It's not great.
Give me.
I ended up assembling the right hand side to the left hand side.
This one should be here. Just double check. No, it's okay. shit happens.
We got it. Let's go. Let's do it.
But I can't. Okay.
Okay, nah, don't
No, I will do it. I will do it. Oh, boom. Yes. Oh.
After all that, the right hand side was a walk in a park. The shock seemed pretty new on that side, so I'm not surprised it came out easy. I think the whole thing took maximum 20 minutes.
Did all of this just to be able to get to the top bolts for the struts.
The rear is just as simple. So you have your spring perch. You gotta loosen the camber adjustment bolt. You gotta take out this bolt, 2 bolts for the lower shock mount. So E-Torx here and E-Torx on the other side. And essentially the whole thing will just drop down. It's worth to mark the camber adjustment bolt. So on the other side, the head of the bolt is marked, as well as the nut on this side, just to make sure I can tighten it back up to where it is. The car will need a full wheel alignment anyways at the end of this, so I'm not too fussed, but just to be on the safe side. Look at the state of the subframe though. So naturally, because everything went butter smooth on the rear, something had to go wrong. I started the nut by hand and I wanted to tighten it up with a ratchet. I ended up tightening the toe adjustment nut. The moment I put the smallest amount of force on that ratchet, the nut snapped off. Oh, here you can see the aftermath. So it's alright, we ordered the bolt, £10 on eBay, no biggie. We'll replace it. But the bullshit did not stop there. As you guys could see, I did not fit any new mounts or bump stops. I thought saving that £100 would be a great idea. The last corner we were doing, the lower mount was absolutely seized onto the shock. I wasn't sure at this point whether or not we can reuse this or I have to order it and finish it up another day.
I wanna be your support these bits like that.
So I managed to reuse the lower mounts. I did order newer ones, which I replaced later on, but for the time being, I really wanted to take the car out on a test drive, make sure everything's fine. When it comes to setting up the height, I know it takes a while for coilovers to settle. The plan was to set each corner to the middle, drive it for a day, bring it back and dial it in, measure up everything. But then literally 15 minutes after mounting up the wheels, disaster struck. Yep, I got hit.
Yeah, so after we done all that work to the car, unfortunately, this is what happened. I was taking out the car on a test drive right after dialing everything in. It was perfect. The fitment is just absolutely perfect on the car. There's a slight knocking noise that turned out to be my anti-roll bar links. I left them loose. Oof. But yeah, I wanted to turn around at a roundabout and the lady not looking, boom, this is what happened. So quite unfortunate. The alloy is chipped as well. But yeah, I'm gonna drop off the car tomorrow for repairs and we'll see where we're at. The sad thing about all this is that we're gonna take some B-roll footage, you know, to showcase how it's looking and how it's, you know, all that. Some POV as well, so you guys can kind of maybe get an idea of how stiff the suspension is. Yeah, I was all excited for it and then this happened, but it is what it is, life goes on, so gotta keep a smile on your face and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated about how it goes. So here we are, it's nearly summer. I think about 5 months passed since the last video. The video you just watched, I started editing after I uploaded the previous episode and yeah, my life. So a lot of things happened in the last few months. I had some personal issues that I had to sort out, so that's the reason why it kind of disappeared. I was still working on a car, but I was unable to edit. So a lot of things been done to the car since. Sneak peek, the caliper for example. Yeah, if I would have to give an opinion on the suspension, it's incredibly stiff. It was advertised as 30% stiffer than the OE. I think it's about twice as stiff. It's really not a comfortable ride, but it feels very good going around turns. The alloys are still damaged. I tried to kind of touch it up with paint, but I just couldn't match the color. I'm struggling to find a company that would want to repair them, because when I tell them it's flow formed, they just don't want to touch it. As you can see, the damage was sorted through a friend. 300 pound it was, but the lady cashed out, so it's all good. And it's not perfect, but it looks good enough, so no complaints there. So yeah, to give an overall opinion on the suspension kit, I mean, for the price, it's pretty decent, I would say. The experience wasn't so great though. It took a lot longer than expected, with the front strut being seized, the rear mount rusted away. I did not buy any new mounts for bump stops, which I still regret. I mean, just look at those rear bump stops. I left the anti-roll bar and the strut brace loose. And then the accident on the first test drive. Car overheated the day I picked it up from the body shop. And then the brakes seized up, I think a week later, which is why you see the calipers red, as I had to rebuild them. I thought I might as well paint all of them. But you will see more on the brakes on the following episodes. Now that my personal life is sorted, I'm hoping I can get back at editing and deliver some content and have some fun. In the meantime, you can follow my Instagram. I usually share sneak peeks, car meets and memes. So yeah, it's good to be back. Love you, bye.